have to be the bad guy. You are the most talented.
He's lying to you.
He's lying.
He's lying.
He's lying.
Most interesting, and most extraordinary person in the universe.
I didn't save him.
I didn't save him.
And you are capable of amazing things. Because you are the special.
He lied to us all.
He lied to us all.
My name is MX Mutex, and for the past couple of days, I have been dealing with a individual who has brought nothing but problems to my doorstep. So much so that I even have to make this video about them to try even get past what they were trying to do or what they were trying to lie about, because if I didn't make this video, it would be just that, a lie. He would cover it up and play the victim and use his mental illness to try and hide the fact that what he was doing was a delusional act and attempt to seem like an innocent victim, when in reality everything that he's done so far is debauchery and deplorable. The person that I'm actively talking about is named Michael Marshall, more commonly known as Kath Baromi or Anatard in the Halo clan community space, where there he terrorizes victims to no end and makes alliances with bad actors all alike. That being said, Michael Marshall himself has been around the community for a little over than about 3 or 4 years or so, due to the fact that that's the game that he constantly plays, the game being Halo. He's been around in the community, actively misplacing himself and playing the victim for such a long time that people have slowly started to grow angry and weary of this person, because it's become a phenomenon amongst the community. And people just slowly started to make fun of him because of the shit that he did. It's actually kind of insane. Now, my personal experience with him was not really of a good nature, but you couldn't really call it bad-natured as well. Because everything that I was trying to do was specifically so that way this person could have a longer, better future without dealing with the consequences of doing kid shit that adults would do. But unfortunately, for Michael, he did not listen or heed my words, and he did not take me as seriously as I wanted him to. Because in reality, if he did take me as serious as I wanted him to, and he did do the things I asked him to, he wouldn't be in this mess right now. So today, instead of doing the Keth files, we are going to talk about the mentally ill subject of the community, the butt of the joke, the person that constantly is humiliated to no end and yet continues to fight back when he knows he's lost. Sit back and relax, because this is about to be a long video, and I'm not going to make this as a joking one. This is going to be a very serious video. Where it began, that's something that I ask myself a lot 24/7 whenever it comes to covering a topic such as sensitive as this. Considering as how people give remarks about Michael all over the community. From the beginning towards the end, towards the start of a Covenant revolution from a game, towards his delusions online on the Discord app. Either way you look at it and either way you take it, there is always a beginning towards these types of scenarios. My beginning with this was learning that he was speaking towards an active pedophile online named Conrad Paschal, actively using him to swat other people so that way he couldn't get his hands dirty. Now, this is all testimony, and I don't plan to provide any evidence because I don't need to. If you've known him long enough and if you've spoken to him long enough, you can understand that in this scenario, he was in the wrong. He was the person who committed these acts of crimes because he persisted in using minor gratifying adults, people who enjoyed kids, people who actively did it because they saw some semblance of themselves, or they just want to manipulate other children. It's disgusting to even talk about. Even going as far as interacting with an adult older than him to even sexually gratify his needs in this picture right here. You can clearly tell that this person clearly doesn't give a fuck about anybody else. Now, yes, the adult is a pedophile, but you can clearly tell Michael doesn't care if you're an adult or not. Whether or not if you're a pedophile or not, he's willing to work with you regardless, as long as you gratify what he needs from you specifically, just so that way he can do something for himself. Not to defend the actions of the pedophile, because she's completely in the wrong in this scenario, but Michael, being the mentally ill person that he is, doesn't care if you're an adult or a child. He will use you all the same, regardless of whether or not he takes you seriously or not. And in this next part, I will show you audio where he does not care about respect. He just cares about lying to people. This is about me and you, stupid.
This kind of is. Though.
No, it's not. This is about me and you. This is a conversation that I had you agree to.
I want the grandma Lissy. Can you tell your grandma that? When I send her
No.
Dagon. How about I send her her address to Dagon since you love working with pedophiles so much? You get my best friend swatted. Fucking. How about that?
So that's you're wrong. I never got him swatted. I was fucking there. I wasn't even fucking there when he did that.
Hey, maybe we should get Hoodie Master in here. He's the one that recorded it.
Bitch, yeah, he recorded it without you knowing, bitch. We caught you.
Fucking card.
I just want to say, you lied to me straight to my face.
Yeah,
I told you. Wait. Let me talk, please. I told you what you needed to do. I told you, and I gave you an escape. I gave you an out. I defended you against Dagon because you made it clearly apparent that he was bothering you, right? So I scared the fuck out of him for you. And that's how you repay me, by lying to me straight to my face, even though I gave you a reason to trust me. I wasn't going to betray you. I wasn't going to treat you like an asshole until you started acting up. Like I said before, actions have consequences, and as serious as I am, you broke those actions and brought these consequences on yourself. I can't protect you if somebody else wants to fucking call the cops on you, because the way I see you as a mentally ill person. Yeah, fucking leave. Fucking leave, because you don't want to hear it. I gave you multiple chances. I told you what you needed to do. There was a whole group chat. There was a whole group chat of men who told you what you needed to do. There was a whole group chat of men who told you what you needed to do. The fact that you chose not to listen because you didn't want to do anything that was actually correct for once in your life, that's completely on you.
The only men I see here are dictators.
Enough with the delusional bullshit, because I'm not a dictator. I report specifically to myself. I do what I have to do to bring light to a situation that nobody wants to address. I don't tell people what to do. I don't actively hold. I hold people to a specific standard, and you don't want to be held to that same standard, which makes no sense to me. How does a human being not want to be held to the same standard as everybody else? Make that make sense to me, please.
Well, the standard that you want me to be setting right now is like some respect, but
I showed you respect. The least that you could have done was show me respect.
You know,
give and take. Give and take.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Show you some respect. So, yeah, I've done some stupid stuff. I have, right? But I want to.
No. This is a me thing.
I wanted not Niski. I wanted Dagon to swat Niski a long time ago, but the truth is that I actually went to Dagon a long time ago, and I told him just not doing it. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. I even said it was a waste of time.
How can I believe you? But how can I believe you when there's pictures and audio recording and video recording saying otherwise?
So, I haven't spoken to him officially. I just literally, he threatened me like 2 days ago, I guess, about swatting me. So, since December until 2 days ago, I haven't contacted him.
I need you to do me a favor, because you're the host of this call. I want you to remove at least 2 more people so I could get Big P and Impala in here, because they're also my witnesses in this, because they've treated you with the same amount of respect that I gave you to actually speak to you personally. actions, Michael, in any form have consequences, and you refuse to face your consequences alone. You fake having your brother in the call, and I've discussed that on a full recording. If anybody wants to hear this or anybody wants to see the factual statements, you can message my Discord, which will be in the comments below. As for you, Michael Marshall, I know that's not your full name, and I know that's the name that you give everybody else, but I want to tell you personally that I don't care anymore. This video, this 10-minute video, is going to be the smallest amount of respect that I give you in the first place, because you are a mentally ill person online who doesn't deserve a single shred of respect for your abuse and your misusage of people's feelings and emotions against them. You misuse the respect that we show for you, and you mistalk to us in every representation ever. There's no redemption for you at all, and I hope to God that nobody ever comes in contact with you in a nice light ever. I think when people need to interact with you, I think they should interact with you with the same amount of force that I'm gonna give you here in this message and this picture right here. Michael, I want you to know you're an insignificant kid. No matter what you do or what you say behind your digital mask and the little web of lives that you decide to make, you won't be safe in any terms. Because in reality, I'm not higher than you and you're not higher than me. We are both the same speck of dirt on the same dusty ass rock that we call Earth. And for you to think that you're better than me or I'm better than you in any sense is just completely a de facto lie. You can go take that shit to the grave, you could go take it to your granny, you could take it to your mom and cry about it. But in the end of the day, you're a nobody and so am I. You're not anybody special and neither am I. I'm just better at you than doing what you do to yourself. And I know when it's time to be respectful and when it's time to be rude. That being said, I'm done talking. Goodbye.